Good morning. It's Thursday, June 20th, 2024. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. A few light showers in South Georgia, and we're going to keep it that way as we move through the day today. We've been talking about that little tropical disturbance out in the Atlantic Ocean. It continues to move in closer, so that's going to continue to just filter in a river of moisture, humidity into South Georgia and popping up those showers. A few thunderstorms later on today, but as for this morning, just some light showers there in South Georgia. The rest of the state looking at a mix of sun and clouds as we get started this morning, and temperatures are on the mild side again. We do have those mid to upper 60s in North Georgia, and some of that cooler air spilling down into Macon, 66 in Macon. How about that? Then the rest of the state checking in with those low 70s into the mid 70s and low 80s along the Georgia coastline. So let's take a look at our weather model as we move through the day today. We're going to see those light showers continue to move through South Georgia. Most of this is going to be south of I-16, and we see some of those light showers in southwest Georgia continuing to hang around there. Few thunderstorms closer to the Florida line around Valdosta as we move into the early afternoon hours. And I think we see a little bit more thunderstorm activity along the Georgia coastline, probably a little bit more than advertised here on the modeling. So just be on the lookout for that. Really from Brunswick down to St. Mary's. We'll see a few pop-up showers in Savannah early this afternoon as well. And then as we move into the late afternoon and early evening hours, we see a little more thunderstorm activity coming in from that disturbance out in the Atlantic, and that starts to roll into extreme South Georgia. The rest of the state, just looking at a few clouds around today, and those clouds lingering around this evening. Otherwise, mainly clear over a good part of the state. We'll start out with a little fog in spots tomorrow morning, and still looking at those lingering showers and thunderstorms. Also picking up a pretty good breeze in southeast Georgia from Valdosta over to Waycross and along the Georgia coastline. It will be very breezy tomorrow morning. That's part of that little disturbance, as we talked about. Long way from that becoming any sort of tropical storm, but it does have a few of those early ingredients there that you'll just notice. A lot of humidity, a little bit extra breeze, and those showers through the day tomorrow there in the southeast corner of the state. And that will continue as we move through tomorrow afternoon. So looking at those thunderstorms, and then heading into tomorrow evening, still some scattered showers, mainly in South Georgia. Not looking at a big severe weather risk tomorrow, but just know that a few of those cells could produce some fairly heavy rainfall if you are lucky enough to get underneath one of those. The rest of the state, middle Georgia, North Georgia, looks like we're going to stay relatively dry until we head into the weekend, and then the weather system just kind of gets all mixed up. Our high-pressure heat dome is going to start to lock back in again. Temperatures will climb, and then we'll get those showers and thunderstorms start to develop each day through the weekend and into next week. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.